All right, let's talk about the next Edgar Wright movie. Only like two more of these to go, shockingly. Baby Driver. I reviewed the Cornetto trilogy all this week, or last couple weeks. Check those reviews out. I reviewed Scott Pilgrim a while ago, and I don't want to re-review it, so I'm not doing that one. So that's if you're wondering why I went from Cornetto trilogy to Baby Driver. That's why. Just an overly talked about movie, and I've already done a video on it, so like, who cares? Baby Driver is a really good movie that we should have gotten a sequel to, but I think that's been really screwed because you got Ansel Elgort who in this who's been canceled. Kevin Spacey's in this movie who's also canceled. So there's a lot of great people in this movie, and but unfortunately this movie's been kind of screwed over because a lot of the canceled names in it. This was a movie that was really well talked about, like when it came out, but now seems to be like not very well talked about anymore because of all that, which sucks because this is a really awesome movie. I don't know if it's Edgar Wright's best, but this was kind of his winning streak of, all right, you got the Cornetto trilogy, you got Scott Pilgrim, then you got this one, and then kind of Last Night in Soho came out and kind of was a whole thing. We'll talk about that next video. I did a video on that previously, but my thoughts have really changed on that movie. Needless to say, I do really like this movie. This is definitely up there as one of my favorite Edgar Wright movies. I think this is the one I relate to the most personally because this guy is a getaway driver and he lives his life by music, and the music is kind of intertwined into the movie and how certain action scenes and how certain things play out. And it explores a lot about this romance and this character. It has a lot of interesting things to say about that kind of stuff of like love and romance and music and how it becomes a part of our lives and always trying to escape the ugliness of reality and things like that. As someone who loves music quite a lot and uses that as a cudgel for a lot of things, not cudgel, but some escapism or some peace of mind of like, listening to a musician sing about their pain and, being able to strum that out on guitar or like just listen to that in peace and quiet. It does oddly calm me or give me peace of mind, and this is, same kind of thing here. And so I do really like that movie, and of course the performances are really good. Lily James is probably the best in this movie. I don't really like Ansel Elgort as an actor, but he's good in this role. Kevin Spacey's good as the villain. He's good. He's a good actor, right? Kevin Spacey, despite being a piece of shit, was a great actor, and I feel like it's really sad that, if you're someone who really enjoys movies, that it's really hard to talk about certain movies now because certain people are canceled. Because there's tons of other people who worked on this who are amazing and don't deserve that shit. So, Baby Driver, great movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. I understand if you're hesitant because of the cast, but at the end of the day, just remember that movies are made by hundreds of artists who don't, always support these evil motherfuckers who may be the biggest name on the poster, like Kevin Spacey or Ansel Elgort. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.